Welcome. This tutorial gives you introduction about Microsoft Visio. To open Microsoft Visio, first go to the Start menu, type Visio, press Enter. This opens Microsoft Visio. You can browse various categories from the template categories that are available. Select the category of diagram you want to make. To create a diagram, just select and drag shapes into your page. To save the file, go to the File menu and click Save. To open a new file, go to the File menu, select New, select the type of diagram that you want to make. This opens a new file. To open an existing file, go to the File menu, click Open, type the name of file and click Open. To go back to the Getting Started window, go to the File menu, click New and select Getting Started. This opens the Getting Started window of Microsoft Visio. This is the Shapes window. It contains ready-made images that you can drag onto your document. These are the various stencils that are available. Stencils hold a collection of shapes. For example, it can be a collection of shapes for a particular kind of drawing, such as flowchart or a basic shapes diagram. To open a stencil, go to the File menu, select Shapes, point to the category of stencil you want to open, and select the stencil. This is the menu bar. It contains various important menus such as File menu, View menu, Tools menu, Shape menu, etc. View menu lists all special windows for Visio drawings. Data menu contains commands for importing and displaying data. Shapes menu contains commands that orient your shapes and connectors for connecting your shapes. This is the standard toolbar. It contains various options such as open a new page, open an existing page, save a page, print the page, and many other options. This is the formatting toolbar. It is used to format your page and font and many other related things. For help, go to the Help menu and select Microsoft Office Visio Help. This opens the Help window. Click on Show Table of Contents. This opens a list of contents that are available. In Table of Contents, you can click on any category of drawing and browse through the contents of Help. You can also search for a particular topic in the search bar. To get online help, click on the bottom of the Help window and select Show Content from Office Online. This is how you can get help regarding any topic. To add a shape to your page, select the shape and drag it to the page. To select a shape, position the pointer on the shape and click. This will display the selection handles. To select multiple shapes, hold down the Shift button and click on the shapes you want to select. To select all the shapes, go to the Edit menu and click on Select All. To align a shape, use dynamic grid lines. Go to the Tools menu, select Snap and Glue, check the dynamic grid box and click OK. To resize a shape, position the pointer over selection handle and drag. To format, click on Fill Color and select the color you want to apply to the shape. To rotate a shape, position the pointer over rotation handle and rotate the shape. For more commands, select the shape and right click on it. To zoom, go to the toolbar and select the amount of zooming you require. You can connect shapes together by using the Auto Connect tool. Set the pointer over the shape you want to connect from. Position the pointer over the blue arrow that is closest to the shape that you want to connect. The blue triangle will turn dark blue and a red box will appear. Click the blue triangle. As you can see, a connector is now added. You can also connect by using the connector tool on the standard toolbar. Keep the connector to a specific point on the shape and drag it from one connecting point to the connecting point of the other shape. You can also connect centers of two shapes. Move the pointer to the center of one shape and drag it to the center of the other. To add a connection point, select the connection point tool from the standard toolbar. Hold down the control button and click where you want to add the connection point. To move a connection point, click on the point and drag. To delete a connection point, click on the connection point. The connection point will turn into magenta color. Then press delete. To add text to a page, go to the Insert menu. Click on Text box. Click anywhere on the page and drag to resize. Type the text you want to enter. To format the text, first select the text, then right click on it, select Format Text. Here you can select font, font style, font size. Click OK. To insert a symbol, fraction or a special character, click on the Insert menu, select Symbol. These are various symbols that are available. Click on the symbol you want to insert, then click on Insert. To insert text into a shape, double click inside the shape. Go to the Insert menu, select Field. From the category list box, select the category of the text you want to insert. For example, date and time has various options such as creation date time, current date time, last edit date time, print date time. Select the text you want to insert. Click OK. You can also manually enter the text. You can also format the text from the formatting toolbar. This is how you can add and format text in Visio. To add header and footer to a page, go to the View menu and select Header and Footer option. Choose the information to show. For example, you can display page number, page name, current time, date, file extension, etc. You can also type text to show into your document. In the margin option, type value to give margin to your header and footer. To change the header and footer size and other options, select Choose Font. You can set the font, font style and size. Click OK. To add background to your page, open the background stencil. Select the background you want on your page and drag it to the page. To remove the background, drag background none to the page. To create custom background, right-click the Page tab and select Insert Page. In the Page Properties tab, select Background and then click OK. Add shapes and text that you want in your background. For example, you can add your company logo as the background of your page. First, draw some shapes. To add data to shapes, you will have to add data fields and then add data values to it. To add data fields, select shape or shapes that you want to add data fields to. Right-click the selection, click on Data and select Shape Data. Click Yes. In the Define Shape Data dialog box, give the label, click OK. Now go to the View menu and select Shape Data window. To add values to datasets, select each shape and type the value in the dataset. To create reusable data fields, right-click anywhere in the Shape Data window, then click on Shape Datasets, click Add, type the name of dataset, click OK. Under the name, select the dataset, click on Define, give the label and click OK. This is how you can create a new dataset which can be reused. Welcome. In this tutorial we shall learn customizing Microsoft Visio. To add a button to a toolbar, go to the Tools menu and select Customize option. Now click on the Commands tab. In the Categories list box, click Category for the command you want to perform. To add the button to the toolbar, drag it to the toolbar. To add a built-in menu to the toolbar, select Built-in Menu option from the Categories list box. Click on the menu you want to add and drag it to the toolbar. To add a custom menu to the toolbar, select the New Menu option, click on New Menu and drag it to the toolbar. Now right-click the new menu and type the name of the menu in the name box. And press enter. To add a command to your customized menu, select a command from the categories box and drag it to the menu. To change color settings, go to the Tools menu and select Options. Go to the Advanced tab and click on Color Settings. Choose the color options you want. And click OK. This is how you can customize Microsoft Visio. First, go to the File menu, select New option, then go to Flowchart and select Basic Flowchart. As you can see, these are the various shapes available to create a flowchart. This is the terminator shape. It is used for first and last step of your process. This is the process shape. It represents a step in your process. This is the decision shape. It indicates where the outcome of your decision dictates the next step. This is the data shape. It indicates where data is coming into or leaving from the process. This is the dynamic connector. It is used to connect two shapes. This is the annotation shape. This bracketed text box adjusts to accommodate the amount of text you type. This is the parallel mode shape. It shows where two different processes can operate simultaneously. Now we shall draw a sample flowchart. Select and drag shapes onto your page. You can use the connector tool from the standard toolbar to connect these shapes. You can type the text in the annotation toolbar and it will adjust its size according to the size of text. This is how you can draw flowcharts in Microsoft Visio. Organizational chart is a diagram of reporting hierarchy. To make an organizational chart, go to the File menu, select New, select Business, and click on Organization Chart. These are various organizational chart shapes. From organizational chart shapes, drag top level shape for your organization, such as executive. Type the name and title. Drag shape for the first subordinate onto the superior shape. This will automatically link to in the hierarchy. In this way, you can create an entire organizational chart which shows the hierarchy in an organization. You can also create an organizational chart from the organizational chart wizard. From the business options, select the organizational chart wizard. To make the chart, you can use the information that is already stored in a file, or you can enter the information during the wizard. The file can be of Excel format or can be a text file. Give the name of file. As you can see, the file is of the form name, reports to, title of the post, and department. Go to the file menu and press exit. Select the name at top of page. And click finish. As you can see, this is an organizational chart according to the data from the text file. This is how you prepare organizational charts in Visio. First, go to the File menu, select New, then click on Maps and Floor Plans and select Floor Plan. Then select Basic Exterior Structure for your plan. Use the room shapes. You can resize the shapes by dragging the selection handles. You can use wall shapes to show the walls. You can add other structure elements such as columns and corners. From the building core stencil, add stairs. You can add doors and windows from the walls, shell and structure stencil. You can add doors and windows to the wall. You can also add electrical symbols from the electrical and telecom stencils. To add dimension lines to a wall, select the wall and right click. Select Add a Dimension. The dimension appears at the bottom of the window. First go to the File menu, click on New, go to Maps and Floor Plans and select Directional Map. As you can see, these are various road shapes available in the Road Shapes stencil. These are various landmark shapes that are available in the Landmark Shapes stencil. For example, airport, city, lake, petrol station, school, fire station, etc. These are the metro shapes that are available to show metro lines and routes. These are the recreation shapes available in the Recreation Shapes stencil. For example, restroom, parking sign, horse riding, scuba diving, potable water, climbing, tennis, etc. These are various shapes available in the Transportation Shapes stencil. For example, the traffic light, the stop signal, no entry signal, no parking, arrow sign, and many more. Now we shall draw a sample map. Click and drag the shapes you want to the page. You can put various landmarks such as airport, petrol station, school, fire station. You can also use various signboards such as parking, go to the transportation shapes stencil and drag onto the map. This is how you can prepare maps in Microsoft Visio. To prepare a schedule diagram, go to the File menu, click on New, then go to Schedule. As you can see, you can make a calendar diagram, a Gantt chart, a timeline, and a PERT diagram. Select the calendar. These are various calendar shapes available. You can make a year calendar by selecting the year shape and dragging into the page. Specify the year for which calendar is to be made. You can specify the day from which the week begins, then click OK. In the calendar, you can highlight a month or a date by selecting a particular month and clicking on the fill color option and selecting a color. You can also add reminders and appointments and various other shapes by dragging them to the calendar. To prepare a week calendar, drag the week calendar shape to your page. Specify the start date of your week and end date. Then click OK. You can add various shapes such as appointment. You can specify the start time and end time of your appointment, the subject, location, you can give name to the reminder, you can add birthdays or anniversaries. In order to prepare a daily calendar, select the day shape and drag it to your page. Select the date. To enlarge, click and drag the selection handle. You can add various shapes such as notes, reminders about special events, and various other shapes available. To give description about a note, select the note and type the text you want. Now we shall see how to prepare a Gantt chart. Go to the File menu, click on New. In the Schedule options, select Gantt chart. Enter the number of tasks, start date and finish date. You can give a task name by selecting a task and typing the name. You can schedule on the chart by clicking and dragging. This is how you create a Gantt chart. Now to create a timeline, select the timeline from the schedule options. divided timeline, ruler timeline, block timeline, line timeline. Click and drag the type of timeline you want. Specify the start and finish date of your timeline. Specify the scale of your timeline. Then click OK. You can add various shapes to your timeline such as milestones, which are of various types. Click and drag to add shapes to your timeline. You can specify start date to the milestone. Give description about the milestone. You can specify bracket interval for a specific task. Specify the start date, time, finish date, time, and the description. This is how various types of schedule diagrams are prepared in Visio.